Most of us are, our kids are younger, but will you introduce birth control to your kids? Will you, if it's a daughter, will you let her get the pill? Will you buy condoms for your sons? Sharon, what do you think?
I don't think introducing birth control to your kids is a rubber stamp to go out and have sex. I think it's part of the dialogue that you have from, when they're little about falling in love and having relationships and, and that if it eventually does lead to sex, you want to have protected sex for more reasons than just birth control, obviously. But I will make birth control accessible to my kids when it feels like it's the right time. I can't sit here today and tell you what that age is going to be. Right. But I don't think that's the rubber stamp approval for sex. But to not have it available, the consequences are far more dire.
Do you think 40's okay?
I think that would be good.
Just wondering.
I think for me, I feel like, we're going to start talking about, we haven't had the talk yet, but we're working on it this summer. So it's something that, it's just part of the discussion. When you're talking about abstinence as one form of birth control, then I'm going to be talking about protection as another. So it's just something that, I want them to know is available to them and that they can come to me if the need arises.
Absolutely. Well, for me, I feel almost like it's negligent not to teach your kids about safe sex and to teach them about what can happen. I feel like that's such a big part of life. And it's obviously so hard, and that's the problem. And for me, too, in terms of school, I would be very comfortable if, they would talk about it at school, because then you can follow it up at home. And I think, again, we're not saying go out and have sex, but if you are, there's ways to be safe.
What about you, Brandi?
I don't know yet. When and how and what, I have no idea. She's only 2, so I'm like, what, let's deal with these tantrums and we'll work up to birth control.